doing? It is Shelia here again with you in this Boozin kitchen. I hope y'all having a great day. Mine is going just fine. Spring is in the air, birds are singing, air is a little bit crisp. It's all good. Well, if your day hasn't peaked, let's see what we can do about it. How about a dirty martini? Not just a martini, because you know we don't serve drinks in this Boozin kitchen. We eat the alcohol. So today we're going to be serving up a little dirty martini, deviled eggs that is. Yes, dirty martini deviled eggs. They're a little dirty. So let's get over here on the stove and get our eggs together so we can put this martini egg together and get to eating. See you over there in the pot. Welcome to the pot where you see my water already at a rolling boil. I've already put some vinegar in there. I just thought I'd add just a little bit more vinegar to my water before I put my eggs in. So I'm going to add my eggs one at a time, and I'm going to use this slotted spoon so I can lower the eggs down into the water without splashing water or cracking the eggs. Okay? So I'm just going to lower, and I'm making 12 eggs, but I always boil one extra one because you know Murphy's Law, if something can go wrong, it will, but not today, not with these deviled eggs. I hope not anyway. So the water is at a rolling boil, you can see, but once I put the eggs in there, it lowers the temperature again. So I'm going to let the temperature of the water come back up to where it's rolling. You see? And I start to see a lot of action down in there. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my eye off. Well, I'm going to set my timer first because I want my eggs in this water for only 12 minutes. I'm going to do it at 12 minutes. 12 minutes is good. And I put that vinegar in the water because it helps to soften the shell, and the eggs will peel easier. So the water is back to a good boil now. So I'm going to put the lid on the pot and turn the pot off. And so basically my eggs are going to sit in this hot water for 12 minutes. And at the 12-minute mark, I'm just going to start taking them out, and they should be ready. Our alarm went off, and our eggs should be ready. I put them into some water and put some ice on them, and I'm just going to get them all, the shell peeled off, and put them over there in the bowl so I can start cutting them and getting them ready. And they're all not going to be pretty because you know you can see this one looking a little lumpy already. But I'm just going to get all of the shell taken off. I might have to let them cool really well. And so, yeah, that's all I'm doing, taking these shells off. And some people take these eggs and look at that one. They'll shake them up in the boiler to get the eggs off. But either way, to get the shells off. But either way, you can get the shells off. You're fine. This one might be, I don't know, just that extra one because it's doing its own thing. Food will show out on you, as I've already stated. So let's finish this up, and then we'll be on to the next part. So I've started cutting some of them into half, long ways, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them all in half so I can take the yolks out at once and just put them into my bowl. Okay, so cut and cut, and one more to cut. Now I got this one back here, little ugly duckling, so I'm gonna go in and cut it, but I might use it in a different way. So I'm gonna use the yolk out of it at least. So now they are all cut in half, and you can see by boiling them at just the right time, a right amount of time, they don't have that green circle around. And some people are real pedantic about their eggs not having that green circle that really turns them off. It doesn't do all that to me per se, but I just kind of know that, this is how you boil them to keep that green circle at bay, if you will. So all I'm doing here is just scooping my yellow, or the yolk of the egg out and putting it in my bowl so that I can get ready to dress these yolk up so they'll be, ready for the egg whites. And we'll have our dirty martini deviled eggs. Okay? So I'll continue to do this, and then we'll be back to put all the ingredients in here. Okay? I got a couple of things going here. I'm getting those egg yolk a little mashed up, just using a fork here. The fork works just fine. Okay, I just about got them all mashed up. Okay? Alright, I started chopping my olives. I took about 12 black olives. Now, traditionally in the dirty martini deviled eggs, traditionally the olives are green because they're green in a dirty martini. But I don't like green olives. I don't eat them as much as I would eat the black ones. So I've just kind of traditionally made mine using the black olives. And I'm getting them chopped up pretty much as small as I can. And I don't want to put these in a food processor because they're soft, and I don't want them to be mushy. So I've done that once before and I just didn't like the outcome, but I like this way a little bit better. So that's all I'm doing, getting those kind of chopped up softly. I'm going to go ahead and put these into my egg mixture, and I use 12 of them, and these are large black olives here. Okay, I hope you can see that. Sometimes that light on that camera skews the view, but anyway, large black olives. I'm using 12 of them, and just put them on in there. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to add about 2 big tablespoons of mayo here. Yeah, that's about 2 good tablespoons there. Okay. I am going to, excuse me, put a little bit of cracked pepper in there. I'm going to put about a good teaspoon of this brine, a teaspoon and a half of this brine from the black olive, because that's part of the dirty martini. That's what makes it part of what makes it dirty. I have about a teaspoon and a half of vodka. I'm using this this Kettle One vodka here. So I took about a teaspoon and a half of that. I'm going to put a little dash of Worcestershire sauce in there. Now, you generally don't call for relish in this dirty martini recipe, but I kind of like put relish in mine because I like the little sweetness, and I drain the relish. And I'm putting about a teaspoon and a half of relish in there, and I drained them on this paper towel and put them in this little sifter because I don't want them to add any extra juice in this mixture. Okay, now I'm going to put a little shot of cayenne, a little shake rather, a shot. I'm on that booze, honey. I put a little shake of that cayenne pepper in there, and a little dash of paprika, because you know it adds a pretty little color there. Now okay. Come on, why it doesn't, oh, there you go. Come on now. Don't clown on me. Okay, let's get this kind of mixed up. Just take it on that dirty martini look. And if you've ever had a dirty martini, you know it does look dirty. You know. but it's good. I've tasted before years ago. I liked it, and when I took on just solely cooking every dish with booze in it, I thought about that one with the deviled egg, and this kind of recipe, it kind of came to me about 3 years ago, I guess, and I kind of stuck with it, and this is pretty much our mixture here. We don't want it soupy. We don't want it runny at all. We want it about like that. You see that consistency? Hold your fork to the side. Hold a minute and drop. That's the consistency that we want to get ready to fill our eggs with. Okay? So I'm going to get this put into my little pastry dill here and stuff my eggs. Okay, so I'm here with my little pastry. I call it my little pastry bottle. I use it sometimes to help me do little kind of intricate things. I'm trying to be a little cute with these dirty martini deviled eggs. So I'm going to try to put it in here. It's a little sloppy job here, but I just wanted you to kind of see how I do this. So it's going to, I didn't put a tip on it because this mixture has texture in it, and I want to just kind of see how it does, and I hope it does okay. Oh, there it is. Cool. Great. So I'm just going to keep filling them as such. Yeah, it works. And I'll just keep doing this until I'm all done filling these eggs. There. I'm going to put some more in here, and I'll just continue with this process until all of my little eggs are filled, and then we'll put the little final touches on there, and yeah, we'll be good to go. Okay? Okay, so you see here I finished filling my whites with the egg mixture. So what I'm going to do now is just crack a little pepper over these little deviled eggs here. Just a little pepper, and hold it up high. Now I want to add the final detail here. I'm going to take these little black olives. I kept some of the olives whole. I kept 12 of them whole. So I'm going to stick my little toothpick in there. Bam. Don't tell me nothing. Yes. And we're just going to go down the line. The final touch on the boozy, dirty martini deviled egg. That is a beautiful thing. Now, you invite me to your house for Easter, this is what I'm putting on your table. The dirty martini deviled egg. All the deviled egg, you know. Anyway, I don't know where that comes from. I gotta look that up. But I prefer to call them a little angel egg, but that's not the name. So, but here it is, and feel free to switch out the black olives for green if that's what you like. I just love black olives. I just do. And you see I'm shaking off a little of that brine there, so I don't want that running down my egg. And I'm kind of putting the toothpick to the side a little bit so it could, you know, stick into that and give it a little height there. And here's my last toothpick here. And we go into the side. And voila, there you have it, the Boozin Food Dirty Martini Devil Food Egg. All right, we back here, about to eat these eggs here. Y'all, honey, I'm about to enjoy this right here, baby. These dirty martini, devil egg. Ain't nothing to play with. Honey, the Boozin just like they're supposed to be. Mm. 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 Yes, these black olives are the business. And like I said, if you don't like the black olives, go for the traditional green olives. But these, and the color is pretty. It's gonna play well on your Easter table or your spring table, whatever table, or just your counter. Okay? I wanna invite you all again to give me a little bit of love on that subscribe button down there. Show me a like, give me a comment, let me know what you think of these easy to make, these martini deviled eggs, honey. And easy to eat too. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Enjoy, and I'll see you all later in this Boozin food kitchen. Alright? Bye bye now.